was born in Moscow on May 28, 1971. My mother's name is Elena. My mom was 19 when I was born. My mother was working at TASS, the Soviet news agency. My father's name is Alexander. He was a dancer, not a ballet dancer, but a folk dancer. Both my mother and father traveled much for their work. I spent most of my time with my younger sister Maria. She and I had a wonderful life growing up in our Moscow apartment.
The mighty Soviet sports machine demands a constant supply of young and eager talent. At the age of 4, Katia starts figure skating lessons, despite her father's dreams of her joining the Russian ballet.
She was able to fall in love with skating, but I had a dream that she would enter the Bolshoi Theater dance school. She did everything not to enter that school. It was clear that she didn't want to study there. We were left with ice.
It was completely impossible to find skates that fit her. She had such a microscopic foot. The smallest size that was produced in the USSR was 5 sizes too big. So my mother knitted special socks, which we put inside the boots. Then we made a kind of synthetic layering. To make a long story short, my kids started in skates that were way too big for her.
At Moscow's Red Army Sports Club, Katia begins training in earnest. There is a boy 4 years older than Katia who also hopes to be a figure skater. The son of 2 Soviet police officers, Sergei Grinkov, is a polite young man, tall, energetic, infinitely charming, and full of mischief.
I think in school he was a little bit like not very serious, taking serious the educational program, and he loved to have a lot of fun and just play around.
I would say he had no childhood like a normal kid usually does. When he was 5, he was placed in the army club school, and those crazy training sessions began. Even then, 2 training sessions a day. Then school was added.
I remember him competing as the single skater. That time we were competing in the, now it's former Soviet Union Cup between the junior, and I've been competing against him actually. So, and I beat him that time, and probably that was one of the last singles competition. Because next time when I saw him, he was doing pairs with Katia.
A coach at the Red Army Club suspects that individually Katia and Sergei may not become champions, but put them together and their potential could be enormous.
And he explained to us all these little details. Of course, it was awkward, and I was nervous and also exciting, of course. Never even thought that I can ever be a pair skater. So the very first try as a pair skater was Sergei. And it was amazing experience. The very first we were very shy, which I didn't look at him at all. Didn't look at his eyes.
The first tentative steps towards their skating destiny come in 1983, an international debut in Sapporo, Japan.
Ekaterina Gordeeva, 12歳。男性はセルゲイ・グリンコフ、16歳。
From the very first, Katia and Sergei bring something special to the ice, a spark of energy, an innocent, natural quality that sets them apart. They have a skill and presence beyond their years.
I was very nervous because we didn't skate well at all. We missed the jump in the short program, And then we messed up a lot in the free program because this ice ring seems for me very huge, and there was so many people watching me. It was just too much. I wasn't really upset actually when we got to the 5th place by the end of the free program, but it also was a lot of fun. This first competition in Japan was a real adventure for us, and it was feeling like vacation with my older brother. I wish I can make time go backwards, that today was yesterday, and yesterday was day before, until that time when Sergei and I were first time together, skating and working and talking, and so very slowly, without really ever thinking about it, falling in love. I remember the first gift I ever gave him, such a little thing, almost silly. My father brought me from Spain like a keychain, looked like a little gun, and it can shot even, make noise. So I thought it was very cool, and since I'm girl, I don't need this, so I gave this to Sergei, and it was on his birthday, and I was getting ready to give this gift long time because I didn't know if I can do this, or so I was, like a little shy, but I thought he would like it, and he kept this chain. A year passed by since we were in Japan, and we trained a lot together, and we got to know each other much better on the ice and off the ice.
December 1984, Colorado Springs, their first trip to the United States. Katia and Sergei are anxious to demonstrate the dramatic difference a year can make. The world will see pair skaters with a natural chemistry on the ice, two performers beginning to develop into a force to be reckoned with.
After we won the competition, that was the first time when my feelings towards Sergei started to change off the ice, and I wanted to be with him after the competition, and I felt jealous that I cannot because I didn't feel like I can be his girlfriend or even close friend.
Katia's schoolgirl crush on her handsome partner is growing. Back in Moscow, she invites Sergei to her 14th birthday party.
He called me and said, can you come up to the subway station? I have something for you. And so I came, I fly probably to the subway station. And I saw him there with a little, not little, it was huge dog, a toy, soft dog, and so he gave me this, and I was very surprised. I definitely didn't expect any gifts or anything from him. I was keeping this dog for a long time. I was always on my bed, and this dog called Grinya. It's hard for me to say what kind of a feeling Sergei had, but for me it was something very new and different.